Hello, everybody. James here for Feed Your Beast again. And today we're going to run a mod spotlight. Today's mod is going to be Soul Shards. So let's get right to it. What is a Soul Shard? Soul Shard is what I'm holding right here in my hand. It allows you, whenever you kill a mob, whether it be passive or an aggressive vanilla Minecraft mob, you trap their souls in these little shards. Now, with these little shards, there's different levels. So there's tier 1 through tier 5. Tier 1 starts at 64 souls. Tier 2, 128. 3, 256. 4, 512. And it ends in tier 5 at 1024 souls. Now, what can you do with these soul shards once you get one of these particular tiers? Well, what you can do is you can place them inside a soul cage and create your own mob spawner. Now, each tier has its different advantages. The higher you go, the faster the spawn rate and the more mobs it'll spawn per spawn tick. And also, tier 5 is probably going to be about the only way you're going to want to go on this, just simply because it has no aversion to light levels, so you can put it in as bright of a place as you like, and it can be controlled with redstone circuit, which means you can turn it on and off. Very useful and highly recommended to only go for the tier 5. So, how do we get started with doing this? Well, first thing you're going to need is one of these soul forges. Soul Forge can be made very easily. Oh, wrong box. Like this. Take obsidian, some corrupted essence, and stone. There's your Soul Forge. So, how do we get corrupted essence? Well, you take glowstone dust and vile dust. Well, how do we get vile dust? You're going to take soul sand, which I don't have because this is like the third time I shot this. Anyway, take soul sand and you cook it, and you'll get the vile dust. So there we go. Once you get all that, you're going to, and again, I've shot this a few times, take a diamond and your corrupted essence. It takes 8 corrupted essences, and it will make 3 soul shards. So pull that back out of there. Once you have a blank soul shard, like you have right here, it's got no souls attached to it, you're going to find the mob you're going to want to tie to it and kill it. And voila, you're tied in with a tier 0 soul shard for a skeleton. Now, you do have to have the soul shard in your hotbar anytime you want to tie souls to it. Now, quick and easy way to improve this process is you're going to take some gold, put that there in your soul forge with some corrupted essence, and it's going to cook itself out. And it's going to make these things right here, these corrupted ingots. And let's just pull that out. Corrupted ingots, you're going to be able to make this thing called a vile sword. So 2 corrupted ingots a stick, vile sword. Vile swords are the only sword in the game that can be enchanted with a soul stealer. This particular soul stealer 3 sword gets 4 souls per kill. So you'll be able to rank your soul shard up 4 times faster. Now, what I would recommend is to find a mob spawner and create a mob grinding trap, something like this, but underground. And that way you can make it a little bit easier than running around trying to kill a whole bunch of stuff. Now, once you have a tiered mob spawner, those mobs spawned out of it will not give you souls, so you can't do that. So you're gonna have to use a legit vanilla Minecraft mob spawner, or just run around and kill a bunch of stuff on your own. So once you get this level 5 spawner that you want, you're gonna put it in a soul cage, which I have out there. I've got a redstone circuit running to it with this wireless switch. So let's just see what it does and why you want to have one. Looky there. Looky there. So this tier 5, it's going to spawn 6 mobs every 2 seconds. And that's a lot of mobs. It's a great way to level up. And that's one of the ways you want, that's really one of the whole points behind this. Now, you can also create things, silly things, like a chicken mob spawner. And I think I've got a tier 5 chicken on me. So let's, here's the soul cage, how you make it. Just iron bars, really, really simple. So you're going to want to set the soul cage down. Here's my tier 5 chicken. And then just click the cage with the thing you want done, and there we go. It's going crazy. Now you can break these and it will give you the soul shard back and the cage, so no worries there. And one last thing, what you can do, say if you wanted to get something that's a little more dangerous of a thing to get, something like skeleton, zombie pigmen, something like that, you can take a tier 5 passive mob, something like chicken, cow, sheep, something that's probably gonna be pretty easy to get, and you can tie it with one of your, just basically a shard that's a 0 with 1 kill on it, in a anvil, and create that tier 5. So you can take a tier 0, combine it with tier 5, create something completely different. So that's the last little tip. And if you want me to show you how to build a simple, easy mob trap, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, let me know also. And I'm going to have chickens for days. That's it for me, folks. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe.